The PWI Women's 250 is here, and the competition is tougher than ever. Once we've gone through the top 10, we'll see if this list is as accurate as it seems, highlight some notable names that missed out, and talk about who I'd swap around to make it perfect. Let's dive into the top 10 and find out. Number 10, Athena. Coming in at number 10 is Athena. Over the past year, she's dominated as the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, and she's been the backbone of ROH's weekly TV programming. Athena hasn't just held the title, she's consistently delivered some of the company's standout performances. Number 9, Mariah May. At number 9 is Mariah May, the reigning AEW Women's World Champion. Her arrival in AEW was explosive, first aligning with Toni Storm, only to shock everyone by turning on her and capturing the title in an incredible moment at Wembley. It's been a huge breakout year for her, and if she continues on the same path, there's no doubt she could rank even higher on this list next year. Number 8, Willow Nightingale. Willow Nightingale takes the number 8 spot after a stellar year. She's had a string of impressive matches in AEW and even captured the CMLL Women's Championship. Willow has become a major player, both in AEW and on the global wrestling stage. Number 7, Bayley. Landing at number 7 is Bayley, the 2020 number 1. She's had a fantastic year in WWE, delivering standout performances on TV, premium live events, and of course, capturing the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Her Royal Rumble win and babyface turn have reignited her career, and Bayley continues to prove she's still one of the very best. Number 6, Siri. She's had an incredible year, kicking things off strong in Stardom before transitioning to Marigold, where she quickly became one of the promotion's top stars. With Julia's absence from Marigold, Siri rose to the occasion, becoming the face of the company. Number 5, Stephanie Vacker. Coming in at number 5 is Stephanie Vacker, who's had a true breakout year. With major title victories in both CMLL and New Japan Pro Wrestling, she's solidified herself as a major player. Now that she's signed with WWE, her star power is only set to rise even higher. Number 4, Micah. Someone who has had a standout year in Stardom. Not only did she win the Goddess of Stardom Tag League, but she also captured the World of Stardom Championship. Leading the newly rebranded Empress Nexus Venus faction, Micah has firmly established herself among Stardom's elite. Number 3, Rhea Ripley. At number 3 is last year's top-ranked Ria Ripley. As the Women's World Champion for most of the year, Rhea was not only dominating her division, but also the face of the women's roster. She had a marquee match at WrestleMania, solidifying her position as the most popular woman in wrestling. Number 2, Jordynne Grace, the reigning TNA Knockouts champion. She's been unstoppable this year, defending her title with authority. She's also the face of the NXT TNA crossover, even making appearances on NXT Premium Live events. No matter where she goes, she continues to prove she's a world-class performer. Number 1, Toni Storm. And at number 1, we have timeless Toni Storm. In 2024, Toni completely reinvented herself with her timeless persona, and it's paid off in a major way. Now a 2-time AEW Women's World Champion, she's delivered unforgettable matches and feuds, becoming one of the most captivating figures in wrestling today. Whether you love her or hate her, Toni's transformation has been a game changer, and that's why she's earned the top spot in this year's PWI Women's 250. A solid list, no doubt, but there are a lot of wrestlers who missed the top 10 mark that easily could have made it. Here's some of the most notable absences. Starting with number 11, we have Roxanne Perez. At just 22 years old, Roxanne has had a fantastic year in NXT, winning the NXT title for the second time, and showcasing a new heel persona that's doing wonders for her. She's only getting better, delivering amazing title defenses, and proving to be one of the best women's champions in WWE. In my opinion, she deserves to be in the top 10, maybe even the top 5. Being ranked this low seems off. Number 12 is Liv Morgan, who's been on fire this year. Her revenge tour propelled her into stardom. After her return at the Royal Rumble, she went on to win the women's title and became a prominent figure on Raw. Following her is number 13, Io Sky, who has delivered standout matches all year long. She was the women's champion for most of the year and had a great match at WrestleMania. 13 seems fair for her as she continues to be a top star. Skipping ahead, we find Becky Lynch at number 17. Despite being one of WWE's biggest stars, the man didn't crack the top 10 this time, which is definitely unexpected. She won the NXT title, had a good feud with Nia Jax, and delivered great matches with Liv Morgan. Plus, she featured prominently at WrestleMania for the women's title. Next up is Julia at number 21. She's been tearing it up in Stardom and definitely deserves more spotlight in these rankings. I'm confident she'll be higher this time next year because she's likely to become a champion in NXT soon. Nia Jax comes in at number 22, making a significant impact since her return to WWE. She won the Queen of the Ring, and while her women's title win doesn't count since it was after the deadline, she's had a successful run this year. I believe she should be a bit higher. Her improvements really show in her current performances. Now here's a real shocker, Bianca Belair at number 34. After dominating as WWE's longest reigning women's champion, seeing her this far down feels like a big miss. As a women's tag champion and still a prominent feature on Raw, she revitalized the tag championships and definitely needs to be higher, at least in the top 20. Finally, at number 44 is Jade Cargill. With her multiple pay-per-view appearances and tag championship run, she's brought a lot of star power. Her year was almost on par with Bianca's, featuring a massive debut at the Royal Rumble and being treated like a megastar when she popped up in WWE. She should be higher, not as high as Bianca, but maybe in the top 30. Well, there you have it. I'd say it's pretty accurate for the most part, but definitely needs some tweaking. Do you agree with the rankings? Who would you switch? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more wrestling content. Thanks for watching.